This guy, yo.
This guy is disaster.
He should be fired, yo. Honestly, like he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
He's not even. Is this what I don't really like nowadays? And I don't know how to say about this. It's just people circular at your question.
Yeah.
They don't answer. It's like I'm asking.
He felt trapped. He really felt trapped because he was like, you have 30 minutes to explain yourself. You're working on thin ice. Or else I'm gonna just sorry.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna walk out of the interview. I'm like,
yeah.
So okay, so what is a woman? A woman is
a woman.
Okay, so we got the gender and sex thing.
So okay, his first part is awesome. He explained very specifically what sex and gender, and I think his definition for me is very clear. So sex is biological definition, well, gender is correct. So gender is more like a social definition, how our society would describe a certain group of people. I think by then he gives me a very clear clue. Okay, I was like, he made me feel like, oh my god, he understands something,
Yeah.
Like this gender professor academical thing can be, really helpful than those, therapists and doctors just saying a whole bunch of things making me more confused. But he made me very clear that sex means biological, genetic, scientific, optical differences in terms of the woman, man, female, male, and where gender is just how our society would describe this kind of group of people in whole.
Yeah.
So, and the rest of them was like, what?
The guy was like, "Are you transphobic?"
I'm not transphobic.
He asked the guy who's walking, this guy right here, who's walking, is like, "What is your definition?" And I really have to say this guy is very good interviewer, because he's like, I don't know, you tell me,
yeah.
And he really diffused the situation pretty good. Because he was like, you're walking on thin ice, you have 30 seconds to explain yourself. And he was like, well, hold up. Calm down, let's calm down. And the guy was like in a defensive position, of course.
Yeah,
but he still stayed, which is a mission accomplished, even though he was giving these circular definition non-answers.
So,
It's kind of interesting how people are afraid to say a thing, or say the thing that it might bother, not even hurt, might bother someone.
I would say, okay, so I really don't like the professor, putting this way. This is my personal emotional feeling.
Yeah.
But I also realized two things that might be maybe unfair to him. So number one, that he actually added the videos, right? Yeah. So I'll notice that he added like a certain period of this interview that with this musicals, and also it seems like he's just talking a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't really make sense, right? But it's also maybe because of editing stuff. But the thing is, he didn't really give a pause or anything. So he just maybe, slow down, speed up, the contents a little bit. So I still understand. I still can perceive 100% what every single word he said. So yeah, maybe there's some dramatic, with the music and with the speed of the words. It can be seen as pretentious.
Yeah.
You see, maybe
Let's
there's...
be honest. All university professors are pretentious.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Did you not have at least one professor that was like, I am better than every one of you?
I don't know. I don't.
No? You never encountered that? You're so lucky. You're so lucky. I
think because...
I'm watching you.
I think because I'm just so questionable and critical person. I'm in general very... two-side thinker.
Yeah.
And also because I'm in debate team, so I'm very careful about every statement I make.
Yeah.
I have to process in turn so that I know that the statement I made had a counter statement that can support myself.
Yeah.
But in general, I think, okay, maybe I would misunderstood that professor just because, Mr. Walsh added the whole movie and whole documentary stuff. It can be that because he doesn't like him, he added in a way that make him look super like a devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you see the content. I mean, purely content speaking, I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
he just circular around, it's just, I mean, hello? I just want to know 1 + 1 is 2 or not. Simple.
Yeah.
Don't tell me what Einstein said, don't tell me what Stephen Hawking said. I just want you to tell me your very true idea, your very personal, individual perspective. And I also understand from one thing because, he's a professor. He represents maybe a school, maybe represent a social associations that he cannot publicly say something that's against maybe a certain interest of his, maybe this is not his true idea. But because of a certain reason he said that.
I mean,
but he
this is his professional idea, because maybe if he would have given a different answer, you'll be like, I'm not qualified for this job,
I was saying that I don't really, maybe, let's say maybe this is not his idea at all. I would say him as a professor, you should defend better.
Yeah.
Because your profession for you is, of course, when children or when kids or your students or maybe interview or socialists would judge your appointment, and you should give a better defense and debate. Yeah. What he said really questioned his professionalism.
Yeah.
That's what I say. I think he
felt
his tasks.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. I don't have anything to add, so let's continue.
Oh, this man is